Shucks. Yeah, mic is on. That's why
It's on mute.
but it's not muted though. We're not muted. There it is.
What's that?
You just move your mouse. Yeah. I do Zooms all the time.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing this morning, Judge?
Doing great, Mr. Johns. Are you Elizabeth Thomas Redmond?
Yes, I am.
Okay, would you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Ms. Redmond, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Hazel Marie Thomas. Do you recognize that as being her will?
Yes, I do.
And I'm going to go back to the signature page. Ask you, is that her signature on that document?
Yes, it is.
And after the date that she made this will on February 10th of 2020, did she ever revoke it or amend it?
No, she did not.
Very good. Go right ahead, Mr. John.
Okay, we're gonna go through this very quickly. I'm gonna go down to proof of death. Hazel Marie Thomas, descendant died about November 2nd, 2020. Is that correct?
Yes.
And she's about 83 years, right?
Yes.
Okay. She lived here in Jefferson County, is that correct?
Yes.
And on the date of her death, she was living here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Best of your knowledge, her will was signed on February 10th, as you just told the judge, is correct?
Yes.
You need to have administration of this estate, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, the will was self-proof, several witnesses signed, that's correct?
Yes.
Best of your knowledge, the will was never revoked by Mr. Thomas, is that correct?
That is correct.
No charitable organizations, no children was born by her,
No.
okay? She, after the will was made, she didn't get married or anything, is that correct?
That's correct.
And the best of knowledge, the proof required probate has been made, is that correct?
That's correct.
Judge, I'm gonna submit that this will and Ms. Redmond be admitted as the administrator of this estate.
And Mr. John, do you have a notary there?
Miss, yeah, will you come around? Yes, we have one right here.
Okay, go ahead and get Ms. Redmond to sign her proof of death and other facts, just as her name is typed on there, and let me know when it's notarized.
She's sitting down right here.
Very good.
That's right. Yes, ma'am. And this person. Oh, we have to do Thomas. I guess.
Okay, Your Honor, it's being notarized.
All right, Ms. Redmond, I have signed the order admitting your mother's will to probate and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary once Mr. Johns has filed your proof and your oath with the clerk. Those letters are going to give you authority to act on behalf of the estate if you need to deal with financial institutions, real estate title companies, and so forth. Please make sure that you cooperate with Mr. Johns in getting him a listing of the assets of your mother's estate because he has 90 days from today's date to file an inventory with the court, okay?
Got it. Okay.
All right, I hope everything goes well. Y'all let us know if you need anything.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you,
great
Honor.
day.
This is my notary.
Okay.
I have a fee thing here for that, so we'll send it later, I guess.
Okay.
And what I said earlier, y'all, it's a different one. Oh, look, there we go. Oh, hello. Look at that fat arm. Oh my God.
Morning.
Holy shit. No.
Morning, Your Honor.
All right, so, were they looking at? Huh?
Their arms.
Oh. We have Christy Richardson White and Kim Guillory and Jean Rojas.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, if y'all could raise your right hands, please. Each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth so help you God.
I do.
All right, Mr. Coker, we're just doing an airship determination today?
It's an airship determination and an application to appoint an independent administrator as well.
Okay, that's not in the file.
Maybe it is just an airship determination. Your Honor, I'm the fill-in.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and proceed with this. I'm sure at some point they're going to need to do something, but we'll take care of you expeditiously if there's a need to do something else. And Mr. McElroy, I also don't have a fee letter or order for you, so if you'll get that file, please, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have read your report, and the court takes judicial notice of the report. You may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Guillory, you have before you an affidavit of facts. Have you had a chance to review that?
Yes,
Are all those statements within your personal knowledge and true and correct?
yes.
Okay. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Any questions, Mr. McElroy?
No, Judge.
Okay, I see in your report that you have spoken to her, so we're good.
Yes, sir.
Right ahead.
Ms. Rojas,
Yes, sir.
you also have before you an affidavit of facts, is that
Yes,
right?
sir.
Have you had a chance to review that affidavit of
Yes,
facts?
sir.
And are all those statements within your personal knowledge and true and correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Any questions, Mr. McElroy?
No, Judge.
All right, next.
Ms. Richardson,
Yes.
you have before you a proof of death and other facts. Have you had a chance to review that?
Yes, sir.
And are all those statements within your personal knowledge and true and correct?
Yes, sir.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Ms. Richardson, how old is Macy?
She is 15,
Okay, very good.
soon to be 16 and driving.
You have my sympathies.
Thank
All right, if you will let me know when their statements and proof are notarized, please, Mr. Coker.
We will, Your Honor. We have a notary in the room and we're going to
All
do
right.
that now. If y'all want to go ahead and sign this.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and sign it.
I think Mr. Levins was originally handling this, and I don't even have a death certificate in this file. Could you ask him to get me a death certificate?
I will, Your Honor. I believe he's in Florida trying to bring back more of the Delta variant.
Well, oh, wait, here it is. That Mr. Let me see that. Okay, I found it.
You have that?
Okay, more than that. And Anita Provo's headline report on Martin. With Frederick Martin. Mr. McElroy, you may be excused if you have something else to do.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Good seeing y'all.
Take care. I'll look for your order.
All right.
They've been signed and notarized, Your Honor.
All right, I have signed the judgment declaring heirship. Let us know if y'all need anything else. Thank you to the witnesses for coming in, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Take care now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't know what this is.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Ms. Carrier, do you have Lynette Martin, Angelique Casimir, and James Davis with you?
Yes, sir. They're on the screen.
Okay, if I could get y'all to raise your right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth so help you God?
Yes.
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 All right, this is an independent administration, so go right ahead, Ms. Carrier.
Okay, I'll start with Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, if you'll remove your mask, if you'll state your name for the court.
Good morning. My name is James Davis.
And Mr. Davis, you have looked at the proof of facts that we filed and we're asking you to sign this morning, correct?
Correct.
And is everything in those proof of facts true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, we pass this witness.
Any questions, Ms. Provo? I've read your report.
Sir, no questions.
And I just signed your order attached to your ad item report.
Thank you.
All righty, go right ahead, Ms. Carrier.
Okay. Our next witness is Angelique Casimir. And Ms. Casimir, would you state your name for the court?
Angelique Cashmere?
And Ms. Cashmere, you have read the proof of facts that we have filed in this case, and is everything true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Your Honor, we have no further questions. We pass this witness.
Any questions, Ms. Provo?
Sir, no.
Thank you. Do I have a consent from William Martin Jr.?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, go right ahead.
Your Honor, we called Lynetta Martin, I'm sorry. Ms.
All
Martin,
right.
would you state your name for the record?
Good morning. My name is Lynetta Martin.
And Ms. Martin, you have looked at the proof of death and other facts that we have filed in this case on your behalf?
Yes.
And is everything true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
And you have confirmed with me that you're not disqualified in any way from receiving letters of testamentary and acting as administrator in this estate, correct?
Yes.
And you're asking this court to approve our judgment for heirship, declaring heirship in our order for granting of letters of testamentary to you today, correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, we have no further questions.
Any questions of this witness, Ms. Provo?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Provo, for your service and for your report. You may be excused if you have something else to do. Ms. Martin, once Ms. Carrier has e-filed with the county clerk your proof of death and other facts, as well as the statements of the disinterested witnesses and your oath, I'll sign the judgment declaring heirship, noting that you and your brother are the heirs and only heirs of your father, and authorizing independent administration of your father's estate. She'll be able to get you letters of administration from the county clerk. Those will give you authority to act on behalf of your father's estate in dealing with financial institutions, real estate title companies, and so forth. You'll need to make sure that you cooperate with her in getting her a listing of the assets of your father's estate, because she had 90 days from the date I signed the order to file an inventory with the court that lists his assets and any debts he might have owed to him. All righty?
Okay.
All right. I hope everything goes well. Thank you to the disinterested witnesses for coming in. Ms. Carey will take care of getting y'all things signed and filed with the clerk, and we'll take care of getting these signed and get you on your way.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Y'all have a great one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Dowden. Some muniment, and I guess we got to approve the signature.
She came in and said it's gonna be Larry instead of.
Oh, my gosh. Judge, can you hear me?
I can. Good morning.
I'm surprised I didn't have to run for Ms. Bergeron. Shall I get Ms. Washington in?
Yes, Tarita Washington and Pearline Brown, please.
Yes, Ms. Brown, Your Honor, is at the Gulf Credit Union there on the screen, and we appreciate her presence this morning. I'm gonna grab Ms. Washington. I'll be right back, Judge. Tarita?
Well, I guess you got Ms. Adams there working everything for you.
Yes, sir. How are you, Judge?
I'm doing great. Good morning.
Good morning.
Still reading through everything here.
Okay.
Hey, Nina or Chris. Well, we're up. Judge Brannick looks like he's in a good mood so far. We don't want to.
Oh, yes, Mr. Dowden. You know how often I fly off the handle.
Yeah, right. Not since I've known you. Okay. Here, he's gonna want to see you a little bit better. So I'm gonna do this right here and he'll swear you in when we're ready. Let me move over.
Okay. Where is he? Okay, Ms. Washington and Ms. Brown, if I could get y'all to raise your right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Eldora Para. Do y'all recognize that as being her will?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Washington, is that her signature on that document?
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Brown, is that your signature on that document?
Yes, sir.
And were you present at the time that she executed this will?
Yes, sir.
I don't see a date on here.
Judge, the only date we saw was
November 17th of 2016. Is that correct, Ms. Brown?
Yes, sir.
All right, go right ahead, Mr. Dowden.
Thank you, Judge. You're Tarita Washington, is that true? Yes. And here today regarding the estate of your mother, Ms. Eldora J. Pero, is that true? Yes, sir. Right. And so I understand that your mom passed away on or about March 1st of 2017. Is that true? Yes. And you've identified her last will and testament for Judge Brannick. This morning prior to the hearing, we went over the proof of death and other facts for the probate of a will as a muniment of title that we're going to file with the court today. Is that true? Yes. And is everything in that document within your knowledge and true and correct? Yes, sir. Okay. And also we looked over the oath of no debts, and you're aware of your mom's financial affairs. Is that true? Yes. And you've had a chance to look at your oath of no debts, and are the allegations contained in that oath within your knowledge and true and correct.
Yes.
Okay, Judge, that's all I have of Ms. Washington, unless you need anything further.
Nope, please proceed.
Oh, Ms. Brown. And Ms. Brown, thank you so much for helping us out this morning. We appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
I understand that you were present on November 17th, 2016 at the time of the execution of the will. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we sent you over a proof by subscribing witness,
sir.
Is everything in that document, as far as you know, true and correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Judge, that's all I have unless you need anything further.
Ms. Adams, are you a notary?
No, sir, but I can get one right outside to come
Okay.
in.
Does Ms. Brown have her proof with her?
She
Yes,
does,
sir.
Your
Okay, if y'all could go ahead and get a notary to notarize both their signatures and let me know when they're notarized, please.
Yes, sir.
Carpet tone and shakes.
Say that again.
I have carpet tone
Oh,
and
yes.
so.
Hearing we're talking about that arm, but at least they had a whole head.
You look good here.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Just like we have it there, Tarita Washington, please, ma'am.
Above my.
Right there, yes, ma'am, on the line. We can keep all that together and order a certified copy of the will in the order today.
Even right under the-
There you go, okay. Bless you, Ms. Bergeron. Hope that wasn't a COVID sneeze. You're immune, good. Yeah.
All right, Judge, she's signed it and Miss Kathy notarized it for us.
All right, Ms. Brown, thank you so much for showing up here today and assisting. Ms. Washington, I have signed the order admitting the will of probate as the muniment of title. And Mr. Dowden will guide you through the rest of the process. I hope everything goes well. Y'all let us know if y'all need anything else. And y'all have a blessed rest of your week.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Take care.
Thank you, Ms. Adams and Ms. Brown. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, now
This
we're
one
gonna-
on Wheelers, we did it a couple weeks ago. Well,
Uh-huh.
actually not a couple weeks ago, but the executor did not want to do it. It's a successor, and so now there's somebody else that stepped up. I guess it was supposed to be a trust company that was gonna do it, but they didn't want to do it.
Good morning, Judge. Just testing to see if you could hear me.
Good morning. You're not Mr. Quigley. There's Mr. Quigley. Are you Lucian Spurlock?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Spurlock, if you raise your right hand, please, sir. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause should be the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Quigley.
Mr. Spurlock, I understand you've read this proof of facts and you believe everything in here is true and correct to the best of your knowledge. Is that right?
Yes.
Very well. That's all we have, Your Honor.
So this is for appointment of a successor, correct?
Yes, Valerie Dobbin was the executrix and she passed away last October.
Okay, and Mr. Spurlock, the beneficiary of the trust that's set up in there?
No, a woman named Amanda has cerebral palsy and some other health issues, and she's the beneficiary of the trust that Ms. Wheelers.
Do you have a notary there?
We do.
Okay, let me know when he's got everything notarized. Still wanting to write July on here.
Mhm.
All right, now if you'll sign right up here. All right, Your Honor, we're done.
All right, Mr. Spurlock, I've signed the order appointing you successor. I hope everything goes well. Y'all let us know if you need anything, Mr. Quigley.
Thank you, Judge. We appreciate you.
Thank you
Hey,
very
y'all
much.
have a great week. Mr. Reynolds.
And then Larry Dowden was coming in for Philip on the ad litem.
Okay.
If y'all are real sure, then don't fret. Keep me comfortable and let me pass away. And that's called a living will or a directive. So I must have my next other case. Yeah. Okay, we'll get you
Yeah,
we'll get you fixed
I'll
up on
accept
all that.
all of them.
Let us know. We'll
Okay.
get you, we'll try to get you in Thursday or Friday.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll
see you
accept
later.
them all.
Have a
Thank
good-
you.
Yes, ma'am. Have a
All
good day.
right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Mr. Reynolds, can you hear me? I think you're muted, Mr. Reynolds.
Yes, sir. I can hear you, Judge.
Okay, great. So, Mr. Reynolds, do you have Latanya Williams, Mark Martin, and Cynthia Byerly with you?
They are present, Judge.
Okay, is it possible for you to get the camera on all three of them at once?
Yeah, they'll slide in.
Maybe.
I can
Okay.
do one at a time, Judge.
Okay, if I could get them all to raise their right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God? All right, go right ahead.
Judge, this is case number 125148, the estate of Wallace Odell Smith, deceased. We're proceeding today under the application for independent administration and also the application to determine heirship filed by Latanya Renee Williams. I'd ask the court to take note of the death certificate citation and return a citation that's been filed in this case.
So noted.
Also, Judge, I'd like to offer the tributee's consent to application and waiver of notice that was executed by Wallace Odell Smith II, and it has been filed with the court.
I've got it. Thank you.
Okay. Judge, I'll proceed to call Mark Martin.
Go right ahead.
Mr. Martin, could you state your name?
Mark Martin.
Mr. Martin, were you familiar with the family history of Wallace Odell Smith?
Yes, I was.
Now, the document in front of you is entitled Affidavit of Facts Concerning the Identity of Heirs. Have you read over this document? And is everything contained in the document true and correct?
Yes.
Okay, and if you would sign and swear that in front of the notary, Mr. Oil's present, right? Mark W. Martin. Okay, Judge, he signed it and I'm submitting it to the notary right now.
Very good. You may go to the next disinterested witness. Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Judge, I'd call Cynthia Byerly as a witness. Cynthia, could you state your name, please?
Cynthia Byerly.
And you have personal knowledge of the family history of Wallace Odell Smith. Is that correct?
Correct.
And the document in front of you is entitled affidavit of facts concerning the identity of heirs. Have you read over this document? Is everything contained in the document true, correct?
Yes, sir. Judge.
Okay, if you will sign here in front of the Cynthia Byerly. Judge, she has signed this and I'm submitting it to the.
I lost your video there, Mr. Reynolds. Oh, there, you're back. Mr. Dowden, do you have any questions of either of these witnesses?
No questions. Thank you, Judge.
I've read the report. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I would next call LaTanya Williams, Judge.
Go right ahead.
Ms. Williams, could you state your name?
LaTanya Renee Williams.
And Wallace Odell Smith was your father, is that correct?
Yes.
And you're applying to be the administrator of his estate.
Correct.
The document that's been handed to you, proof of death and other facts, have you read over it and everything in that document true and correct?
Yes.
Will you please sign where it indicates there by your name? LaTanya. Wait. Judge, she signed it and I've submitted it to the notary for execution. Also, Ms. Williams, the oath of administratrix says you will well and truly perform the duties as the administratrix in the estate. You'd sign LaTanya Renee Williams. Judge, I'll and ask that Ms. Williams be appointed as administratrix of the estate of Wallace Odell Smith, and letters be issued, and also request that the court enter a judgment declaring heirship.
Thank you, Mr. Reynolds. Do you have Shirley in there with you?
She is here, Judge.
Okay, let me know when she's finished.
Done.
No, we'll have
Oh,
one,
no,
have
one more.
one more.
Mr. Dowden, if you have something else you need to take care of, you may be excused.
Thank you very much, Judge. Buddy, have a great day. Good to see you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Dowden.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All the documents have been signed and notarized. Judge.
Yeah, so, all right, Ms. Williams, I have signed the judgment declaring heirship and the order authorizing independent administration of your father's estate. Mr. Reynolds will e-file the documents that have just been notarized by Ms. Doyle with the county clerk. Once that's done, he'll be able to get your letters of administration for you. That's what you'll use to show your authority to act on behalf of the estate so that you can transfer title to real estate, deal with financial institutions, whatever the case may be. Please make sure that you cooperate with Mr. Reynolds and Ms. Doyle in getting them a listing of the assets of your father's estate, because they have 90 days from today to file what's called an inventory with the court, and they'll need your assistance to prepare that, okay?
Okay.
All right, I hope everything goes well. Thank you to the witnesses for coming in. Let us know if y'all need anything.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Thank you all for coming.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. I'm not hearing anybody. I don't know who this is, but you may want to call back on my office phone, but I'm in the middle of probate hearings right now, but my office phone. Sorry I can't hear you, but I'll look forward to talking to whoever it is. Thank you. Okay, who's the headline on this? Oh, it's just not self-approved. Good morning. Can you hear me, Mr. Adams?
Good morning, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Adams, do you have Ernestine Collins, Linda Cyan, and Teresita Jones with you?
No, they online by Zoom. They just need to get
Okay.
let in.
Better here.
Okay, Ms. Collins, okay, I can see you now.
Okay.
Ms. Collins, who do you have with you?
I have Teresita Jones.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And I guess the other one is Linda. Linda, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, if I could get the three of you to raise your right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I do.
I
All
do.
right. I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Ernest Collins.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
recognize that as being his will?
Yes.
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 I'm going to go back to the signature page and ask you, Ms. Collins, if that's his signature on that document.
That is his signature.
And after the date he made this will on January 4th of 2011, did he ever change it or revoke it?
No, sir, he did not.
Okay, and let's see, so neither one of the witnesses that are here today are actually witnesses to the will, so they're here to testify the handwriting, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so Ms. Thine and Ms. Jones, are y'all familiar with the handwriting of Mr. Ernest Clemens?
Collins. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Collins. Do y'all recognize that as being his signature on that document?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what y'all are going to do is y'all are going to make arrangements to sign the proofs that Mr. Adams forwarded to y'all, and the proof of death and other facts for Ms. Collins, and the proof of a handwriting by the other two witnesses. Excuse me. And then Mr. Adams will e-file those with the county clerk. I'll sign the order admitting the will to probate as the minimum of title. And then Mr. Adams will guide you through the rest of the process. So I thank y'all for appearing here today. I hope everything goes well. Mr. Adams, was there anything else?
That's it, Your Honor. Thank you for your time.
All right. Let us know if you need anything. Take
All right,
care.
no problem. Bye-bye.
It looks like Mr. Celeste and self-proven. Have a good week, Miss Ann.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Celeste, is the applicant appearing remotely?
Yes, Your Honor, he's in Washington State, and I'll be notarizing his signature remotely.
Okay, Mr. Williams, is it still hot up there?
Not as hot as it has been. We got a little cloudy weather to cool us off. Expecting rain this weekend, which everybody's looking for.
Very good. Did your mom live in Port Acres?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that was not a nursing home, is that correct?
That's correct. It was not.
Okay. All right, Mr. Williams, if I could get you to raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause should be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Williams, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Helen Louise Williams. Do you recognize that as being her will?
Yes, sir.
And my camera view is messed up today, so I can't tell from my screen whether I'm holding it up appropriately for you. So if it's not in your view, please let me know and I'll move it around.
Okay.
Is that your mother's signature on that document?
Yes, it looks like it. Yes.
Is that better?
Yes, that's hers.
Okay. And after the date she made this will on August 29th of 1990, did she ever change it or revoke it?
No, not that I know of.
All righty, go right ahead, Mr. Celeste.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gary, you've got your proof of death and other facts and your oath, and are looking at the proof of death, is everything stated therein true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay, Gary. So what I'm going to ask you to do is go ahead and sign your proof of death and your oath, and then scan and email those to me so I can notarize them for you, and I'll file them with the court.
Okay. So sign them now.
Yeah, sign exactly as your name is stated.
Okay, so Mr. Williams, what's going to happen once you sign those, scan those, get those back to Mr. Celeste, he's going to notarize them, e-file them with the county clerk's office here.
Yes.
I'll sign the order admitting the will to probate and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary that will give you authority to act on behalf of the estate so that you can deal with financial institutions, real estate title companies, whatever the case may be. Please make sure that you cooperate with Mr. Celeste in getting him a listing of the assets of your mother's estate, because he's got 90 days from the date I signed the order to file what's called an inventory appraisement and list of claims with the court, okay? And he'll explain to you what needs to be in there, but he'll need your cooperation to prepare it, okay?
Okay. Yes, sir. Will do.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I hope everything goes well. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. And Mr. Celeste, let the court know if we can help you with anything else.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one. Gary,
Y'all take care now.
Thank you. Bye now.